Well, good morning, everyone. And I'm sorry we're starting a bit late because the previous session went on a bit longer, one of the more fascinating sessions of this conference. I thought let me start with giving you a flavor of why the Nasscom Foundation exists and what we plan to do. Many of you who've been at this conference over the last 2 days have heard all about what the industry has achieved, how well we've done, and what difference we have made. And in fact, if you look at the success of our industry at Nasscom, it has had a big impact on the country. It's had a big impact on employment. We look at more than 5 million people who are directly or indirectly employed. And by 2012, this industry will employ more people than all of the Prime Minister's Yojnas put together. So it has had a major impact on employment. It's had an impact on our foreign exchange reserves. Close to a third come from this industry. We're close to 5% of GDP, would be closer to 8 by 2012. So we've had a major impact on a country building an industry that did not exist 15 years ago. We've also had an impact in wealth distribution because we've shown that wealth can be created, distributed massively, very transparently. In many ways, we have built the brand of New India. But when we look at that, we feel that rather than resting on our laurels, one of the things we need to correct is that we have not sufficiently engaged with the less privileged in the country. And it is a unique opportunity because we're in the rare position where we have the problems of a developing world, we have the problems of massive numbers of less privileged people in our society, and we have at the same time what is not there in most developing countries, a world-class information technology industry where we have experience from around the globe that we can put to use. And that is why the Nasscom Foundation was created, to see how could we leverage information and communication technologies to empower the less privileged in our society. Now we aim to do it as a catalyst. We don't intend to be one more NGO. The way we work is through partnerships. The way we work is by creating a platform that's neutral, that's inclusive, and therefore that seeks to have almost the same impact on this sector that we've been able to create globally in the IT industry. In the same way that what we have done in the IT industry is to prove that we can compete globally, we can win on quality. We'd like through the Nasscom Foundation to bring that kind of a flavor, that kind of an impetus to this sector. Now at the moment, to give you an idea of what we are doing, we have chosen the Rural Knowledge Center as the basic building block of what we want to deliver. Through that, knowledge, services, making people entrepreneurial, giving training, helping employment, we want to do that through those centers. Today, we are present in 70 districts, 10 states. We have over 50 partners. And on training, we have crossed the 10,000 mark already, although we are still a very young institution. In the training that we've done a lot of training on IT skills under the Microsoft Unlimited Potential program. And I'm delighted that Akhtar Badshah is here with us today from Microsoft. We've done a lot of training on school curriculums, which was taken from the Azim Premji Foundation. We worked in partnership with them. We've done a lot of training of elders to create a more holistic approach to looking at all stakeholders. And we have done that through the Adult Literacy Program. And then we have done a lot of health-based training under the UNICEF SSK program. This has been a very excellent experience working with UNICEF. I must say we've enjoyed working with them. We really appreciate the kind of effort, the kind of commitment they put into the program. In fact, I'm delighted that they are here with us today. They've taken the time to travel, and this is a partnership we are really looking to grow in the coming months and years. Going forward, one of the things we haven't done enough of, which we intend to do in the next 2 years, is engage with the government. Because although we have engaged with almost all the stakeholders in this ecosystem, we haven't engaged enough with government. Maybe that comes from a little hangover of our industry, which engages with government as little as it needs to, but we need to engage a little more. And our focus is going to be on 3 or 4 broad areas. Certainly on bridging the education and employability gap. We've been doing work on that. We will be doing a lot more work on that. We will be working within Nasscom itself as part of our affirmative program to make sure that we can bring people up to a point where they become employable in the industry. We will be focusing on health, on prenatal maternal care, and also on HIV/AIDS, certainly on livelihoods, and on the environment, but principally on water harvesting, on water conservation. So this is broadly our agenda, this is broadly our plan. We are still very young. We are trying to do more and more each year. We need more partners, we need your support. So as many of you as can engage with us, we would be very happy. Give us suggestions, give us advice, above all, engage. With that, I'd like to invite Professor Amartya Sen to give his address, keynote address. Professor Sen doesn't really need an introduction. He's one of the greatest intellectuals and economists of our times, certainly of modern India. He's a philosopher, an economist, and a social thinker. And at a time when the world was talking of globalization, liberalization, and free market economics, Professor Sen dared to differ somewhat and was awarded the Nobel Prize for Welfare Economics in the face of market-oriented economies. May I request Professor Sen to give your address?